Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, February 16th, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is the tuning of my passion hones my vibration. And so today we are at 27 degrees Sun in Aquarius. We're finishing up Aquarius. We finished it up this week. So we're in the final days, and 27 is a 9. It is a degree of completion. It is a degree of action. It is a degree of passion. And that's what really kind of came to me today for the astro, is like allowing your passion for living, your passion for service, your passion for being yourself, be your service, and hone your vibration. Help it kind of shape where you're going and what you're doing through the day. We have some interesting things going along with this day. We have the moon in Gemini, which is definitely igniting our mind energy. It's igniting the part of ourselves that really just wants to have fun and just wants to connect and just wants it to be easy. Just let it be easy. That's so moon in Gemini. But we've got some other things. We've got Venus finishing up in Capricorn. Venus finishes in Capricorn and moves into Aquarius later today. So Venus is at 29 degrees. The tested degree, like it's the final degree. So we're going through our finals of this worth energy that we've been working on, our place in society, how we fit in, how our talents fit into the world. So 29 degrees, sometimes we feel a little bit tested on that. The world might, try to be like, oh, no, you don't fit there. And you're like, no, look, my puzzle piece fits perfectly right here. Let me show you what I can do. Own your worth through today. Know you came here for a purpose. And it doesn't mean that it may not need a little shifting, but know that it is important. Own that worth. Really own it. Venus into Aquarius. I love actually that position. So interesting. Venus in Aquarius is an opportunity to liberate yourself. I really feel like this is an opportunity to maybe there's been some points in your relationship, whether with yourself, with your parents, with your friends, with your coworkers, even with the universe, that have kind of felt a little bit sticky. I feel like Venus in Aquarius is an opportunity to liberate yourself, shift that vibration. Aquarius is that Uranus energy that's like, I gotta go my own way. It's giving you an opportunity for a new vision. I think that during Venus in Aquarius, you can ask, how can this be easy? How can this allow me to be of service in my relationships? How can I be authentic to myself in relationships? Most of all, how can this be easy? And just see how the universe shows you how to shift in and through that, because Aquarius energy is the best energy to really bring in a shift. We also have Mercury at 4 degrees in Aquarius today. So your thinking may be one of those sticking points. Your thinking may be the point that actually needs the liberation. So really pay attention to any stinking thinking that's going on. And again, ask yourself, okay, I'm making this hard. How can this be easy? Show me, universe. Show me a simple solution. We also have Mars. Mars is at 22 degrees today. So a master degree. Mars is tuning us into our passion. So it really feeds into the mantra of the day and really honoring our passion. So really master any passion energy that's coming up for you. And I really find that the other side of passion is, the unfulfilled passion. It's anger. So if you have any anger coming up, maybe with the stinking thinking, or with Venus at 29 degrees or Mars at 22 degrees, or any of the other stuff that we're going to talk about, if any of that stuff is coming up and feeling like, I just want to break through, again, ask, how can it be easy? Where am I not allowing my passion? Where am I not allowing the authentic expression of my passion? So besides that, with the moon in Gemini, we have some interesting connections. The moon in Gemini is actually connecting to Saturn, Jupiter, and Chiron today. So it's a grand mutable square thing going on, grand mutable cross square. And so, the mutable energy, when it does that, what I find more so than like anger, frustration, although that can happen, is really confusion. And maybe the anger and frustration comes from the confusion. Our intellect is going kind of against the teachings, which is going against the body, which is not listening to what you're telling it to do on a spiritual level. And you're like, I'm doing everything right and nothing's working. Let that go. It's time for you to find the flow. If you are feeling any of those confusion, any of that confusion, any of those feelings, it's time to find some kind of balance. Okay, so you learn these things. Your intellect is going. Thank it for its learning. Thank your teachers for what they taught you. Thank your body for its inputs. And then ultimately, what you need to do is find, okay, how does this work together for me? How do I find harmony in all this? And ultimately, the thing I like to go back to is the body. Listening to the body and what it has to say. We're actually almost to an opposition between Jupiter in Virgo and Chiron in Pisces. So there's a major healing opportunity coming up. If we can get past that tug of war energy, we're like, this way, no, this way. And like, okay, back to oneness. Back into harmony, back into the flow. So if you're feeling any of that today, that's a signal to like back off and to find a new vision. Oh my God, these cards, they're so good. They're so helpful. So if you're feeling that, honor that. We also have the moon connecting to Uranus. So there is a potential for this breakthrough. Again, I feel like breakthrough happens when you back off. You don't have to be so focused on it, although focus can really help. Sometimes with these squares, when you get focused, you get your mind in the knots. They're like square knots going on. Back up. How can it be easy? And let it come through. So, the cards. The cards for today. Find harmony. Look at this. These dolphins are connecting to the heart, to the mind. This is part of having a new vision, is not just being here, not just being here. It's, ooh, cards are flying. It's all encompassing, whole body. And when you get your whole body moving in one direction, then you're in the flow. You've moved through your resistance and into your place in the world, showing up as how you're meant to show up. So, Venus in Aquarius, rock something new, liberate yourself in relationships, and if you'd like any help working through anything in your chart, any energy blockages, book a reading, book a session, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.